Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to how you will die on every planet. Now, I think this is just going in terms of if you go to Mars, for example, and you don't wear your spacesuit, you're gonna get, I'm gonna say you're gonna get crushed. Your fate, the pressure will be too much and you get crushed. But no, I don't know how it will differ from planet to planet because I feel like it's always gonna be the same outcome. But yeah, we're gonna check this out and see what really happens because I assume this is all factual information. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know what they're basing it off because I don't think they've tested it out, but I guess they can just judge the pressure and obviously like the chemicals in the atmosphere and stuff. And yeah, we're going to check this out and see what would happen if you went on to every planet, I assume, without a spacesuit. Yeah, links also in the description to my Patreon where you can see reactions that I can't post to YouTube. But let's just see what happens.
Into it. Mercury. Let's jump right into it. Mercury. Besides basically always being
I mean, you're gonna burn, ain't you? Isn't it stupidly hot there?
retrograde, which is just an optical illusion by the way. Mercury is the closest to the sun. This means if you are standing on its surface, you will be blasted with the heat of our sun, which is now 2.5 times bigger in the sky. With little to no atmosphere, you would also have trouble breathing as there really isn't anything to inhale. And it doesn't get much better at night either. Although Mercury is literally right next to the sun, nighttime temperatures can reach as low as negative 290 degrees, meaning if you aren't being burnt to a crisp, you're being frozen alive. Mercury does have a magnetosphere which does prevent solar radiation. However, with it being the smallest in the solar system, you still would have to deal with a few minor mutations. Venus.
You're done.
Of all the planets to die on, this one would be the easiest. Venus is a hot planet. If you were to stand on its surface, you'd be crushed immediately by the immense atmospheric pressure.
There you go.
But, assuming you didn't skip leg day, you would have a whole assortment of other problems to deal with. Besides having a dense atmosphere, about 90 times that of Earth, this air is filled to the brim with carbon dioxide, which is cool if you're a plant, but kinda toxic for fleshy meatbags like yourself. Beyond this, you would have to deal with constant active volcanoes and flowing lava that scatters this hellish landscape, not to mention the heat trapped by greenhouse gases. You would basically be crushed, baked, and burned alive before even realizing you've been turned into human soup. Well, actually, it would be more like instant mummification with golden brown edges, but the effect is still the same. The only upside is that you get to skip the cremation process, as it's all done in one step.
Let's go.
Earth.
Earth, I wonder what happens here. I mean, how you will die here. Old age, diseases.
Mars. Although this
If I was to guess Mars. So Mars is like the planet they're looking at as sort of being somewhat habitable for humans, right? I don't know if it actually is. I think it's just out of all the planets in the solar system, it's like the most likely to be possible to have some kind of life on it. But in terms of what they've said about it, isn't it just that the atmosphere again is just not good for humans? I mean, all the atmospheres other than Earth are bad for humans, right? But I'm trying to think. There's no oxygen there, I don't think. I mean, there's not. So obviously that's not possible. I don't think there's oxygen on any of the planets, is there? That's the whole point. They can never find planets that have oxygen on it.
This planet has a hostile environment, is tame compared to the rest of the solar system. You could probably tolerate the days, as it only gets as hot as 70 degrees. However, when it turns night, you better hope you put a coat on, as it can get as low as negative 225 degrees.
Oh my days.
Now, even if you did bring something to wear, you still wouldn't be able to avoid the constant dust storms. These storms can be the size of continents and can last for weeks.
Jeez.
If you could breathe the air on this planet, you would get a heavy portion of dust in your lungs, eyes, and mouth. Assuming you made it through the storm, there still isn't much hope for your survival. This is because Mars doesn't have a magnetosphere. How pitiful. Every second you are exposed on this planet, you are given enough rads to kill a small child.
Oh man.
Which doesn't sound impressive until you realize who the child is. Jupiter.
What? See, I always think of Jupiter, you're just falling through it, aren't you? There's no actual land on Jupiter, is there? I could be waffling, but I swear there isn't any land, which always confuses me as to then why it's considered a planet. It's just gases, isn't it?
Saturn.
I don't understand what makes Jupiter a planet, even though there's no land. Again, from what I know, I don't think there's any land on it. Maybe there is some, I don't know. But I feel like it's just all gases, isn't it? So I don't know how it works. Same.
Uranus.
Unless you're on the
This
rings.
planet is more liquid and
You can go on the rings, maybe. I mean, you're gonna Not have fun on those, but
gas than solid surface. For this reason, you wouldn't exactly be standing on the planet, rather you'd be swimming. But even a quick dive into this ocean would be enough to cause severe frostburn. This semi-frozen ocean is a slurry of water, ammonia, and methane. Water and methane aren't too dangerous on their own, but ammonia will do it. High concentrations of this substance are known to be corrosive to tissue. Any more and is fatal. Uranus is also the coldest planet in the solar system. You wouldn't even get a single breath in before you were turned into a human popsicle. As you immediately freeze to death, your tissue will be burned off due to the ammonia. After this, your bones will
Mate.
subsequently sink to the bottom of this barren ocean, never to be seen again.
Brutal.
Neptune. This planet definitely didn't study because it basically copied the same composition as Uranus. So we can expect about the same thing to happen. Ammonia bath, freeze burn, bottom of the ocean.
jeez.
Alright, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
Alright, look.
I'm about to say, what the hell?
I know Pluto technically isn't a planet anymore, but I thought I'd add it just to be thorough. So, Pluto.
Small.
The planet is relatively calm compared to other planets. The surface of this planet is made of
I mean, it's just cold, isn't it, really? That's the problem. And also, it's probably not got the atmosphere that we need as well.
methane and nitrogen ice, so standing is easy. The atmosphere is thin and composed of carbon monoxide. Because carbon monoxide
Go on
is
now.
colorless and odorless, you would die immediately without even knowing why. This is assuming you could breathe before you were frozen solid though. Taking Pluto into consideration, it is now the coldest planet in the solar system. Your death will be swift and silent, almost fitting for the planet furthest from the sun. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Stay cool and peace out.
Well, there you go. In terms of these planets that I'd want to go to, it would have to be Mars. I mean, a lot of them, yeah. I mean, all of them, I don't see how they'd ever even be possible, to be honest. I mean, you got Mercury, which is obviously land. You can walk on it, but stupidly close to the sun. And then you got like the Neptune ones, where it's just like it's like liquid all around. Then you got Saturn and Jupiter. Was it Saturn? I think it's Saturn and Jupiter, where you're just going through it, man. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Let me just search actually. Why is? Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, right? Because I've probably learned this already. I just want to qualifies as a planet because of its size, mass, and gravitational influence. Also, that it has over 60 moons orbiting it. Wait, is Jupiter? Is Jupiter only made of gas? It doesn't have any true surface. Damn. Well, there you go. I have learned that. I probably just forgot, to be honest. Unrelated to deaths, but the planets have sounds. Jupiter sounds like a strange space music, or Saturn sounds like screams of hell. Damn. On Neptune, you'll also possibly be blasted apart by Mach 2 winds before you even reach the liquid layer. Even if you survive the wind itself, any debris floating around the atmosphere becomes a bullet, and there's a lot of debris. Whether it be bits of captured asteroids or diamond rain. Diamond rain. I mean, damn. So definitely a financial venture. But yeah, that's that. Until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.